Hi, my name is Forrest Shaw, and welcome to Project Green Machine. Here we have a 1969 Volkswagen Squareback, and we're converted the car to all-electric Volkswagen, or EVW, like I like to call it. and really, the goal behind the project is to show individuals and local businesses how simple a conversion really can be, and it's not very expensive either. It's between $5,000 and more sophisticated systems go up from there, but for an all mechanical car you can do a conversion for about $5,000. And the reason we wanted to do this, this is going to be a zero emissions delivery car for my bakery, for Pastry Art Bakery Cafe on Main Street in Sarasota, and we're going to use it for a zero emissions delivery downtown. And so it's going to be a really fun addition to the bakery and to the downtown community. And our thinking behind the project was we wanted to kick off a delivery program, and we want to show that we can do it in a corporate responsible manner, and really by providing zero emissions delivery, we can provide delivery downtown without impacting in a negative way the environment. And so we'll use the Volkswagen, and we'll use our feet, and we'll use bicycles to deliver our soup salad sandwiches and pastries and coffee in downtown Sarasota. And we're really excited about it. One of the things that really jumps out at me is my dad built a Baja Volkswagen based on a '68 Beetle, and so I spent a fair amount of time in that car, and that was a lot of fun. The hippie movement and the Volkswagens with the flower power flowers all over them were great, hippie culture of 60-something USA. And here we're in a new century, and with retooling these cars, recycling them, and putting an electric motor in it versus a gas burning motor. I mean, it doesn't get more hippie than that, does it? So what we did here with this conversion, we have been sponsored by Braille Batteries, an incredible battery company, local Sarasota battery company, and they provide these great batteries for electric vehicle conversion. And so we've been fortunate enough to have Braille come on board with this. We, Pastry Art, of course, sponsored the car for downtown delivery, and then we have Pete Hansen that helped us through the conversion, and he's really the EV guru and local here to Sarasota. And we also have Rich Swire, Matt Orr, and all the gang at the hub that came on board to sponsor the car as well. And so we've got a wonderful team. So we have our battery pack here, and the number of batteries depends on the system. This is a 72-volt system. We have a repurposed industrial strength electric motor here that we've, as you see, painted up in matching colors. And so we have the electric motor is strapped onto the transaxle, or really bolted on in the same manner that the original Volkswagen engine was, and then it's wired to what we see here, a controller. And this controller helps regulate the amperage going to the electric motor. And then there's an emergency cutoff component over here, a cutoff switch, and then the fourth component is really an accelerator control box. And so you push on the accelerator as you would in your standard car, and it just tells the controller how much juice to send to the electric motor. So it's a very elegant way to move an automobile, because there's just not very many moving parts. There's virtually no maintenance. Every 5 to 15 years you will have to replace the brushes on the electric motor. Aside from that, if you have a component go bad, it's just unbolt and rebolt on, and there's really only 4 pieces aside from the batteries. when we charge this, it takes 3 to 4 hours to charge up the battery pack, and that charge will cost about 11 to 13 cents a kilowatt hour, and so we expect to spend about $1.10 to $1.30 to charge this, and from that we should get around 60 miles of performance, depending on how you drive it. If you drive it hard, it may be 30 miles, but driving it reasonably, we get about 60 miles out of a single charge. So it's much more economical than a gas-fired automobile as well. Very elegant way to move a car. No oil, no gas, very few moving parts, and simple, quiet. Another nice thing about it, and really easy to maintain. You keep your lights working and keep your brakes working well, and you're in good shape.